Let's see. Okay. I went too long on the last one, didn't even realize it. So I'm not going to do that again. This has been B. This is my version of a vlog. I'm in our semi-truck. I drive this one for this week. Things are slow, so a lot of times lately, whoever's in the semi-truck doesn't really get to do very much driving. At least not in the truck. Maybe in the boss's pickup doing small deliveries. So anyway, a little bit of a wrap-up of this weekend. The newer tenant, his name is Ken, came out to me yesterday and told me that he had an episode in the bathroom where he got dizzy, fell on the floor, and then woke up later. I don't know how long he was out. He didn't know. I said, well, Ken, did you bother to think about going to a doctor, or even more importantly, going to a hospital? And he says, well, I think I'll do that later. Okay. I don't know how many people would just blow it off, especially he's got state-sponsored health care and it works enough to get treatment. So that was kind of odd. I said, well, I wish you'd get into a doctor because I really don't want to find your dead body laying in my house somewhere, and it would probably traumatize the kids. So, whatever. Oh, and then I did run another ad for renting out my room. So I wrote the latest one was yesterday morning, I think. No, 2 nights ago. And then already a guy's come over last night. We sat down and talked for about an hour, trying to get a feel for this guy. It took a while to get a feel for this guy, let me tell you. So anyway, that's a potential renter. I haven't done any background checks on him. He won't be moving in until next weekend. If he's moving in at all, I haven't really given him the green light. He said he wanted to. I'm going to check him out first. Also waiting for his situation with Mary in court tomorrow, which is the other big thing this week. And what the judge is going to say or how he's going to decide, because there's obviously 2 different stories here. And just because of the way Mary is lying about this and making up these stories just gets me to thinking that this situation that happened with Justine, the other tenant, obviously there was more to that story, more truth to Justine's story, I should say, than Mary gave credit for. Mary didn't take responsibility for anything in that, and that's what got my flags raised right there. You know she did something, and I told her that a couple of times. I said, I know you did something, Mary, come on. No, I didn't. Yeah, right, Mary, whatever you say. So, she's claiming that she's overpaid in November, and therefore in January, 2 months later, she's not going to pay me nothing. And that's what she's going to tell the judge, and she's made up her own falsified documents of what she's paid. And it shows, I saw what she wrote for payments, and she's saying that she paid in, which month? September, I think. She didn't pay me nothing in September. That was the month that I went ahead and got a forcible detainer that I never had her served with. And that's because I didn't have the money, remember? Come on. It was going to be too much money. I was broke. I was either going to eat or get her served. So then she paid me after that. After I told her, I said, you know, I went and got some paperwork against you, and then I'm just going to have you evicted. I meant it, but I couldn't afford it at the time. I'm at my eating place. So anyway, tomorrow should be interesting. I have no idea what the judge is going to say. I have enough holes to shoot into her story that it should become at least fairly evident that somebody isn't telling the truth. And anyway, I'm just going to say, you know, I've been in here before, Your Honor, and I don't charge people more than they should. I don't give them some cockamamie story. You know, who knows? I know this judge, and he's an interesting character. He's a justice of the peace, and he doesn't take a lot of guff, and he doesn't want to hear a lot of words. You know, he just wants the case brought before him. But tomorrow, I'm afraid that we're probably going to have to do some evidence because there's just 2 different conflicting stories. So I'm going to show the forcible detainer I got for her against her in the month she says she paid me all this money. It's just a cockamamie BS. And we'll see what happens. Anyway, I'm going to go get my lunch, and this went on long enough. So y'all have a great day. We'll see you later.